All right, hey everybody, welcome back. Welcome to another video. Vig here, back with you again as always. Yours truly. Hey guys, we're going to be talking about another traffic getting method here in this video. Something very, very simple, something everybody can do, right? Regardless of where you are in the world, etc. This method has been around for a very long time, but a lot of people don't do this properly. A lot of people, don't take this seriously. But I can tell you something: advertising on Craigslist can be very, very effective. It can get you loads and loads of traffic. It can get you loads of sign-ups. And if you do it properly, like I'm going to show you, right, you're going to have no issues. You should not have any problems advertising on Craigslist and getting very good results from your ads. Okay, so why do we say Craigslist? Well, my friend, here is the deal, all right? If we just pop over to Alexa right here, right, and you are familiar with this site, aren't you? Alexa.com. And if we just type in Craigslist.org, Craigslist.org, okay? Take a look at this. This site is ranked number 9. Number 9, all right? Number 9, guys, in the United States. Check it out. Worldwide, number 44. Okay? Let me tell you something. Craigslist gets tons and tons of traffic. If Facebook is number 1 for traffic in the world, Craigslist is number 44 out of hundreds of millions of websites worldwide. Okay? So needless to say, this is a source of traffic like, almost, other sites can be, will be very, very difficult to match the kind of traffic that Craigslist is getting. Now, the problem or the question is how do we put our offers in front of these people, right? How do we get in front of this traffic? How do we intercept this traffic, right? Well, guys, it's very, very simple. You do that by simply posting ads on Craigslist, okay? That's it, okay? So you create yourself a free account. If you don't already have an account with Craigslist, get yourself registered. It's free, okay? You don't have to pay anything for it, for creating your account. If you are in a different country, you can actually advertise. There's Craigslist available in I think it's global. So I think they're around the world, okay? So obviously I live in the United States, so I use this for U.S. cities and U.S. states. But I know there is Craigslist in Europe. There is Craigslist in South Africa and other countries around the world. So I believe that you can be anywhere in the world and you can still create yourself an account and use this. Okay. Now, what I will do is I will actually walk you through and show you couple little tricks, right, and kind of give you a couple tips on how to make your ads stick, because the number one problem that most marketers run into when advertising on Craigslist is well, there's a couple things. Okay, number one is they don't know how to properly talk to the Craigslist crowd, for lack of a better word, right? Number two is they don't know how to get their ads to stick. Okay, these are the two main issues that people run into when they are advertising on Craigslist. And so in this video, I'll just give you a couple of tips that will help you eliminate those issues. Okay, so let's do this together. Let's go ahead and post an ad on Craigslist. Okay, so when we go to, we just pick and choose a city, right? So we can, over here, we can say United States, Canada, or we can go worldwide. See that? Okay, well, let's say we'll go U.S. cities here. Tip number 1, friends. Okay, tip number 1: if you want to get a lot better results, okay, in advertising on Craigslist, go ahead and post paid ads. Okay, don't do free ads. Now you can still do free ads on Craigslist. That's fine. Okay, I would suggest that you pay $25 and actually post a paid ad. Okay, a couple reasons for that. Number 1 is when you post a paid ad, all right, Craigslist will treat you a little bit differently than if you post a free ad. Okay, you will be a lot more valuable to Craigslist because you're actually paying them money. And if it's, even though it's not a lot of money, even though it's like $25, Craigslist will still treat your account differently than how they treat everybody else's accounts, those people who are, free ad posters, out there, right? That's thing number 2. Thing number 1. Thing number 2 is when you post a paid ad, your ad will stick at the top of the page for longer, okay? And you will get a lot more exposure, okay? You will get a lot more from your ad, Okay, because there's a lot of people posting ads on Craigslist, and if you know how that works, is people posting ads after you, and if your ad is free, right? Well, your ad is going to get pushed down, and probably a couple 3 hours later, nobody's going to even see it unless they scroll all the way down and go to additional pages and things like that, right? Well, you don't want to be on additional pages; you want to be at the top, right? So when people are searching for something, so what I like to do when I post on Craigslist, folks, is I like to post in bigger cities, okay? Atlanta is good, Austin is good, right? All these bigger cities will be paid ads. So we can just pick a city here, doesn't matter, right? Let's say we're going to be in Atlanta here, Atlanta, Georgia, right? I will go over here, I'm going to say, click on Post to Classifieds, okay? I will go and say Job Offered. So over here, as you can see, we have to pay $25 per category, right? Now, what I like to do, okay, tip number 2 or 3, is I like to post no more than 2 ads per day. Okay, 2 ads per day. Write this number down. It's a magical number for you. 2 ads per day, and these ads will be in different cities. Okay, 1 category per city, and 2 cities per day. Okay, my friend, that's it. If you want to go crazy with it, right, and if you're going to post, you're going to say, Vic, well, if I can post 50 ads per day, why not, right? Well, you can do that, but you'll get your account blocked. Okay, that's what's going to happen. And when they block your account, they'll block your IP address, and you will not be able to post any ads, period. All right, so I found if you post 2 ads per day, all right, every 24 hours, and you keep them, 1 ad in 1 category and 1 ad in 1 city, and another ad would be different category in different city, different state, right? And if you just be consistent, kind of, don't let your stuff spike up on the radars or whatever, right? You'll be fine, all right? You'll be fine. And if you are posting paid ads, you'll be fine. You'll have steady traffic coming in. You'll have people visiting your site, opting in, and you'll be building your list. And a lot of people are going to be signing up because we have a lot of people who are having tremendous success from advertising on Craigslist. Okay, so over here we got some categories. Okay, accounting, finance, admin, office jobs. What I like to do is I like to post in sales jobs. Okay, right here. This would be the category I'm going to post in. All right, it would be sales jobs, and I'm going to click on continue. And it's going to say I'm going to have to pay $25, right? But it's going to, before it ask me to pay, I'll have to obviously choose a city or actual location that fits best, right? City of Atlanta. You know what? I'm just going to say City of Atlanta right here, right? Posting title. Now, this, my friend, is where most marketers screw up, especially in our niche, okay? So people over here, usually what they do is they want to stand out big time. They just want to, they put things like, hey, make $1 million every 3 seconds, or something like that. And obviously, that's a big red flag to Craigslist community. What I like to do is I like to kind of blend in, okay? I like to blend in, and you don't want to talk about something that's not realistic. You don't want to talk about, hey, earn $300,000 a month, because to them, that's not realistic, okay? These people are looking for a job, right? These people are looking for, to be just over broke, right? You know what I mean, right? Job stands for just over broke, right? And so our goal here is how can we get these people to look at a possibility of running a business, right? Being an entrepreneur, being self-employed instead of working for somebody else, right? So in my title, I want to be very I don't want that to stick out too much, right? But at the same time, I want to get their attention. Okay, how do I do that? Well, there's a couple of different ways we can do this. All right, way number A is I can target, because remember we're posting in sales category, right? People who are looking for sales positions, and the reason that this category is a category I love is because these guys who are looking into sales, right? These guys have that entrepreneurial spirit, that entrepreneurial mind. All right, these are going to be a lot better prospects for me than people who are looking for an office position, right? Like an accountant or a clerk or something like that, right? Salespeople usually, there's lots of commissions only sales positions, right? Car dealerships, there's insurance agencies, there's real estate, right? There is all kinds of sales companies that are looking for people who who are just sales force, and they earn some kind of commission, right? And so what I can do here is I can take an approach and say I want to target them based on or with the money hook. Okay, so I'm just gonna say, and again, this is gonna be totally off the wall here. I don't want you guys to copy this. Okay, I'm just doing this together with you just to kind of show you the process if you are brand new to this. Okay, but here is what I would say. I would say realistic $300 per day income. Okay, something like that. Specify location. I'll say Atlanta. Okay. And then, here's where I would put my job description. So this would be, again, this would be like the money hook. Okay, your headline, your subject line is the first thing that they'll see when they are browsing and kind of skimming through different ads, right? Another thing what I can do is, because I'm posting in a sales category here. Okay, think with me logically here, right? So these guys are sales people. Most likely they have some kind of sales experience before, right? So here I can actually take an approach, because especially if you're promoting Empower Network, it's 100% commissions, isn't it? Right? So I can say 100%, or I can say earn 100% commissions. Okay, start right away. Okay, ... Okay, unfinished thought. You know what? Anytime that you can squeeze this in right here, ... This is an unfinished thought, right? It's a psychological trigger. People just naturally want to pay attention and see what's behind behind those dots. I mean, just don't ask me why. It's just how it is, right? Okay, cool. So then in the body over here, where I post my job description, I'll be very gray. All right, I don't want to talk about the company. I don't want to sell the product here. I don't want to talk about the compensation plan. I don't want to do anything but get them to click the link. Right, I want to get their curiosity going, and I want them to hit the link and get to my site. Make sense? So over here, what I would say is something like internet, something again that would blend in, right? But at the same time, get their interest going, right? Internet-based company. Let's see. Internet-based company is expanding. Okay, in your area. ... Okay. Our reps are earning up to $2,000 per week. ... Say click here for details, and then www.yoursite.com. Okay, cool. Compensation plan. Oh, you know what? I also might add this right here. I might add, please. All right, say serious inquiries only, please. Okay. Compensation, I'm going to say up to $2,000 per week. Okay, up to meaning that they can earn 0 or they can earn $2,000 per week, possibly even more, right? So anything 2,000 and under, I guess it would classify as up to. Let's see, telecommuting. Okay, well, I'll just part-time nonprofit organization internship. Okay to highlight job postings, disabilities. Okay to highlight this job posting openings for person with disabilities. Yep, because we got people with disabilities who can do that, right? So I'm gonna click on continue. Okay, it's gonna ask me if I want to add any images to my ad. Not really into that stuff, although you can, right? And here is how my ad is gonna look like. Okay, see that? 100% commission, start right away, Atlanta. And this is my ad right here. Okay, this would be my site. And I'll click on publish. Okay. Now, important further action required to complete your request, right? You should receive an email shortly. So basically what's going to happen here is now they'll email me to this email address right here, which is my junk email address. I don't even check that. But I will, for this example. And it will send me a confirmation email, and all I need to do is just check my email box and hit confirm. Okay, then it's going to take me to a page where I pay the $25 posting fee, and I'm good to go. Okay, my friend. Now, depending on what area you're going to be posting your ads in, okay, your screens might be different, because I have found that some cities will have you pay first. okay, before you can get to the confirmation. Some of them, like Atlanta right here, they'll actually send you confirmation and then you pay, all right, before your ad goes up. So again, I'm just kind of walking through the process. But the most important thing in this video, what I wanted to make sure that you understand, is that when you post your ads, my friend, right, post no more than 2 ads per day. Okay, 2 ads per day in different locations, right? Keep your ads very generic, you know, kind of blend in, all right, and be consistent at it. Okay, if you be consistent at it, I guarantee you'll get you'll get tons of traffic, you'll get tons of opt-ins, and you will have sign-ups. Because this thing has been proven. I mean, we get we got a lot of people, and the cool thing is, you know, with so much traffic on Craigslist, I mean, it's almost impossible to saturate it. I mean, I'm telling you, there's hundreds and hundreds and millions of people visiting this site per day, right? And because there's so much movement going on Craigslist, you know, new ads coming in and old ads gets pushed down and things like that. If you just be consistent, just 2 ads per day, right? It's gonna take you maybe 10 minutes, all right? Maybe 15. Heck, maybe it's gonna take you half an hour, right, per day. Just post an ad. Again, this is another traffic avenue for you of how you get traffic to your site, right? And if you master all these, you know, different traffic ideas that we have been talking about in this particular module, well, you know, you can potentially have 4 or 5 different traffic sources coming in on a regular basis, hitting your website from different directions, right? And of course, you have signups, you'll have a list, right? And you know, you'll have sales, right? You'll have money in the bank, my friend. The name of the game here is consistency. Okay, don't go crazy with it. Don't be tempted, you know, to post like gazillion ads every 3 minutes. Be consistent. Don't use any of the softwares that's out there, because that stuff is going to get you blacklisted. Okay, 2 ads per day. Be consistent. Do the paid ads, and you'll be fine, my friend. This is it. Nothing to it, as you can see. Go ahead and go give it a try. All right, go do it and prosper greatly. I'll talk to you in the next video. Thanks for watching.